Starting off, giving all glory, praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah. God of Israel to the 12 tribes of Israel. This is Shar coming in with another lesson. This one is titled New Moon Studies of September 6th. We probably got about like an hour left till the new moon goes down, an hour or some minutes. So, starting off, just wanted to bring out, the Sabbath and, just some scripts on the Sabbath and the new moon. You go to book of Isaiah chapter 66, verse 23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon come forth and worship him, because it is a holy day. Sabbath day of rest. 6 days we shall work. On the 7th day, no working. And I'll get to that, because even I gotta go to fucking work tomorrow in this society. But everything got all squabbled up and all that, and got us working on Sabbaths and shit like that, and kind of forced too. But you understand this society. But that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. And in the ancient days, we were, as a whole Israel, we did used to, keyword used to, worship, honor the Sabbath, each and every one of us, men, women, and children. And if you didn't, then you were going to be put to death in the biblical days. But now, we're in the whole remake of Babylon again. And on the Sabbath, man, you just look outside your window, you just step outside, and you see all the cars passing by, and you see all the everything, man. You get on social media, the people that follow the Sabbath, and anytime just say you say something to them about it, or the main thing they would say is, well, I don't know, or, well, we don't have to do that. That's what you go to church on Sunday for. No, not at all. Okay, the Sabbath, man, it's a holy day for Israel to go ahead and rest from the long, treacherous week that you already had, because we know how these weeks be. It ain't nothing sweet. Shit, we gotta work hard as fuck, get home, make sure the household's right, whether you got a family or not. So that day of rest is key. Let's see, chapter 20, verse 24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, for their worms shall, let's start that over. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, the ones that have transgressed the law, don't follow the Sabbath, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow the commandments. For their worms shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched. And I think that's getting into, in a term of, the worm, when it says worm, yeah, literal maggots, you know what I'm saying? Eating your body out, rotting your body out. And their fire, neither shall their fire be quenched. And they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. And that's what happens when you don't follow the holy days, man. When you don't follow your heritage, and when you stray away from the law, is your body gets defiled and filled up with the things of the world. And you just kind of out there. Ain't nothing holy about you, ain't nothing righteous about you. Because in this life you'll find out in these coming times that only the righteous men shall prevail. And I actually did a lesson on that a long time ago, about like 7-8 months ago. I say a long time for me, because that's when I first started. Only the righteous men shall prevail, man. So we want to follow these holy days, high holy days, be in tune with them, learn about them, because that's our heritage. The book of Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. Labor, let's see. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger within the gates. And that's right, because, like I say, Sabbath, we is supposed to just be resting, chilling out, Everything's supposed to be already clean, you know what I'm saying? No cooking and all that, you know. But in this society that we're in, man, they got it all twisted and turned to where, shit, I gotta go to work on the Sabbath. I had to go to work the last time the Sabbath fell on a weekday. And shit, you know, it's like, you could take off, you know what I'm saying? You could use that excuse of religion and all that, whatever, but for a lot of us, we don't have that opportunity to do that, not financially, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the whole little system that we gotta be a part of. We have to abide by it, but we don't have to partake in, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to be all the way in tune up, because we do, at the end of the day, we are in the truth, and Yahweh Shah, he knows our heart. So you gotta get your little cho-chos for the weekend, for the month, whatever, working on your household, what you trying to get going, but at the same time, just keep it holy. Cause it'll take me a few sandwiches to work, but I don't know, I'm not warming anything up, you know what I'm saying? Can't buy nothing, so shit. Get in my mind now, like, don't buy anything. Don't use a vending machine. Luke chapter 6. So like the book of Luke. Yeah, okay. Chapter 6, verse 9. Then Yahushua said unto them, I will ask you one thing. Is it lawful on the Sabbath days to do good or to do evil, to save life or to destroy it? Right. So that gets to helping brothers out, helping sisters out on the Sabbath. Like one example could be, just say if somebody, you're just passing by or whatever, and say, you stop to the gas station to use the bathroom or whatever, you coming from whatever your job, whatever. Somebody like, hey man, can you throw me a few dollars on gas, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we ain't supposed to be buying or selling or, really dealing with money, but alright, I got you. Or, hey man, if it's cool if you buy me some gas, man, I'm just trying to get to where I'm going. Okay, I got you, Yahweh Shah said, it's not, what do you say? Is it lawful on the Sabbath days to do good? Which is, the whole point of getting at is yes. Because even Yahweh Shah, if you go to verse 10, it says, and looking round about to them all, he said unto the man, stretch forth thy hand, and he did so, and his hand was restored, whole as the other. So basically, it was these people going around, and you can read about it in the book of Luke too. It was a man with, I guess he had a fucked up hand, and didn't nobody want to heal him. None of the Pharisees, they didn't want to heal him because it was a Sabbath, and they really didn't want, I guess they didn't want to break the Sabbath or whatever. So Yahweh Shah took him to show him, like, look, it's lawful to do good on the Sabbath, because remember, we are righteous men. Just make sure, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to anything that's unnecessary on the Sabbath, it's good to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? But it is lawful to do good on the Sabbath. It's lawful to help people, and I actually experienced that a few times. Like I say, I know, coming up on that script, like, okay, I'm good. I can, that's good to do. It's lawful to do. But, yeah, man, that's the end of the lesson, man. I just wanted to add another lesson to yesterday's, or to Sundays. Yeah, Sundays, because that one was rather short. I just got through, dealing with being under the weather. Probably hearing my voice, but, I'm better. I'm good this week. So, man, we gonna knock this Sabbath out, this new moon out. You know what I'm saying? My blessings, my blessings, to you brothers and sisters out there. Just keep striving in this truth. Keep performing in this truth. Staying steadfast in this truth, man. With that, we're gonna give all glory, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. Shalom, Israel.